What's up, baby? How you doing?
It's Brandon Marion in the building.
Can you hear him, Chico?
Yes, sir. You're on
Can you hear me?
live.
Yep. Hello?
So, Coach, practice 15, spring ball is in the books. What did you like that you saw today? Arrow pointing up, what's takeaways?
Yeah, we had some explosive plays. We scored a couple times. I didn't like the way we finished in the red zone, but other than that, I thought the guys did a good job of putting their body of work out here together and coming together collectively and making plays. So really proud of where the guys are at as far as our culture, our environment. Guys are excited. They see the scheme now. They understand what they need to do to get better individually to make the scheme go even more.
Got about 2 more weeks of some strength conditioning stuff, and we take a break, come back for summer 1, summer 2, look at PLPs. But it's a long way to football, but it's going to go by fast.
Yeah, our guys have to do a good job of not counting the days and making the days count, staying together. All these times that we came together, got close, they have to stay close, and they have to grind if we're going to be where we need to be at. We got a long time right now for these guys to develop, grow, get better, understand the plays now that they can watch them on film. So I'm excited for the development of our group because there's still a lot of time to get in the weight room with Swayze and get where you want to be.
Speaking of film, I know you can't go wait to watch it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna enjoy the kids today and get to his. I'll probably watch it today. I act like I'm not watching, but I'm gonna watch it today.
Enjoy your family, bro.
Absolutely.
Much love.
Appreciate you.
OC Brendan Marion, man, always gonna take time up.
All the way here.
Memphis 10.
Memphis 10 in this
Dirty Dime.
You already know what's up. Yo, Uncle Neely in the house.
Let's go, pregame show from New Orleans, all the way from New Orleans. Hey.
I got to find me a new partner, Coach Neal. Are you busy? Can you join the pregame network? We got Coach Neal, tight ends, man. What'd you see out of you guys say, Coach?
Well, I saw our guys, we're productive. We did some good things. And then, we're not in playing shape yet. So, just some drives that got a little bit longer. Maybe our pad level got a little higher and we didn't play as fast. But, I was excited about just seeing our guys get out here in a game-type atmosphere and have to play after play, get lined up. But, I was proud of our guys. We know what we got to do this summer to get ourselves ready to go for the season.
And I think if people question if the tight end is going to be utilized, you saw a lot of formations with 2 tight ends out at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt. And, the thing about it, your skill set in this offense from a tight end perspective has got to be high, right? Whether you're playing splitting out a receiver, you're a hybrid in the core, whether your hands down. So there's a lot asked of you. And so there's a skill development that has to be there. And so our guys have continuously worked on that all spring. So I think you all saw some of that today as far as the versatility of what we're able to do offensively.
Zach Atkins is going to be
with
okay
our tight
with
ends, with our receivers, with our running back.
And Zach Atkins, how's he doing?
He's good. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
And if you had to prioritize things, Coach, whether it's the blocking or the hands or just understanding the offense, what's your priorities for these guys this offseason?
Well, priorities is we just got to keep getting bigger and stronger, right? We just got to keep getting stronger, continue to take our athleticism, how we move in space, continue to take that to another level, our speed. But then when you talk about the mechanics of what we do within the technique fundamentals of blocking or route running, it's all about when you're blocking, like fitting with your hands inside, pad level low. And then when you're running routes, it's just being an efficient and route runner where it doesn't matter. You understand the structure of what's in front of you and the space that's in front of you, and then you make the play come alive. It's not about the lines that are drawn in the playbook. It's about you making the play come alive. And so Coach Marion talks about that all the time.
Love it, Coach. Final thing I got to say to you is give me about 6 months and me and you going to have a pose down.
Let's go to work. I ain't no doubt about it, man. God bless you, brother. Appreciate what you do. And let's go Buffs, man.
Go Buffs,
Thank
man.
you, man. Appreciate you. You too.
That's our man, Coach Neal. Look like strength and conditioning, but he tight end coach.
Like a WWE champion.
Oh, no, man. Let me tell you, bro, that damn intensity Coach Neal, do not be bullshit. Like, stay in the
Morning
quarterback
run right
room.
here.
We had Coach Marion on, Coach Neal on. Go back to the quarterbacks here. Who that is in the building? Coach, your quarterbacks, good, bad, ugly. What was your takeaways from today?
No, there was some good stuff. We kept the offense very vanilla today, but, it was a good test for them to see how they operate in a game atmosphere where, the coaches aren't on the field. So there's some good, some bad. We missed some throws. But overall, I'm proud of the guys, the way they, from day one in January when we got them to now, night and day difference. And then it's going to be another step in the summer, and then they're going to master the offense, take control, and, I'm excited for the fall.
Yeah, Coach Brennan told us during this week's presser he was going to keep it vanilla because we got a game coming up before you know it. But having said that, there were some shots downfield. There were some things in the middle. There were 2 tight end sets. There was still some variety to the offense.
That's just the offense in general. I mean, Coach Marion, he's always going to have his shots, wide receiver guy. So we're always going to take shots downfield, and, that's what we do good with the go-go offenses, different personnel groups, different formations, stuff that defenses don't see all the time. So that's built into our base offense. So, but that was just a little piece of it.
We check in the studio. Chico, you got anything for Coach Hood?
Hey, what? Just another analysis, thoughts on overall quarterback play.
I love your analysis you just broke down there. What's your thoughts on the overall quarterback play for today?
Overall quarterback play, it can always be better in our eyes. So that's just the standard we hold them to. But I'm proud of the guys. I think they made some good throws, some throws that we missed. But overall, I'm proud of the guys.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Enjoy your break, man. Thank you. Houlihan, QB whisper. Yes, sir. We got another special guest who's not a guest. He's always with us. Rocks out hard. My man, Coach Carl Reed, one half of the big boys. Coach, you've been in touch with Coach Prime all spring long. Got to witness some practices. Got to witness spring game. What's your takeaways?
It was good to be here first and foremost. It's good to be here with you.
Absolutely.
My takeaways is we solidified both sides of the line. You got a lot of big bodies out there on the offensive and defensive line. Everybody's kind of getting used to the new offensive system, new defensive coordinator. Running game looked really strong today. Juju is getting better and better every time out. I think that we got some things to look forward to. I love to see Danny Scudero at practice. He's a guy that I think is going to catch a lot of balls this year. And then Boo Carter is showing that he's an amazing talent.
I love all of that, Coach, especially the part about the backs and the tight ends. A lot of people are thinking go-go just means go downfield every time. But you saw today, even though he held back, we're going to utilize the running backs and the tight ends.
Well, what the go-go means, in this offense, everybody that's at a skill spot that has on a skilled number has to be a threat to score with the football. Whether you're a running back, a tight end, or a receiver, or the quarterback. Any guy who touches the ball has to be a threat to score, so you're going to utilize all your weapons.
Chico, you got anything for Coach?
Hey, man, tell Coach I said good to see him out there. Talk about that offensive line once again, Coach, and what he saw out there, offensive line specifically.
Chico says great to see you as always, but he wants to know your thoughts on the offensive line and what they're looking like.
The offensive line has been working hard at practice, and the scrimmage like today, they split the team up in different groups. So you don't get the continuity that you get every day at playing with the guys you play next to. But we got a lot of big bodies, a lot of guys who are showing athleticism on the offensive tackles. I think we're going to be really strong on the O-line this year.
And I want to talk about, Coach, before we let you go, these 2 additional hires as in coordinators, offense and defense, and what they both bring to the table. Because you see passion, energy, and the ability to teach.
They bring a tremendous amount of energy. They bring a tremendous amount of mastery to their offensive and defensive systems. They know what's supposed to happen. They know who's supposed to be where and what everybody's supposed to do every play. And they have an ability to reach inside of the kids to get them to do what they need them to do. So I'm real excited to see both of those guys execute this season.
You heard from Carl Reed, the coach, the champion, one half of the big boys. I know you got to give it Coach Prime, man. Appreciate you.
Coach.
Y'all see it, Chico, Coach Reed.
No, who might pop up right here on TMR Live, The Morning Run, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely, as you see Uncle Neely putting in the work right now, baby.
Hey, man, we had Preston Ashley on, right?
That's right. What's up, Pop?
Now we got Pop. Now we got Pop.
Man, dog. What's going on, man?
Good. How you doing, man? Good to see you there.
Okay.
Coach, what you see today, how'd you like it?
Oh, I enjoyed myself. I like how Coach Prime did it, protect every player. That's what it's all about. But we need everybody for the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to have. Your final practice, if nothing else, get out here healthy.
Right, just show them a little something, tease them a little bit, That's how you make them come to the game and check us out in in September 3rd in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now, you've been here a couple of days now, been around the team. What do you think about the vibe of what Coach Prime's put together for this season to bounce back after that 3-9?
Oh, I came to a game last year, and coming back to now, it's totally different. I see a little spark, and I like the coaches, how they get in them players' face. I'm old school, so I like that. Every time I watch you on Big Chico videos, I see when y'all show the coaches get on them boys. See, I'm not saying no name, but the other coaches ain't do that. And that's how I was brought up. Get in them boys' face, let them know, hey, it's all about winning.
Coach Prime says, man, the expectation, I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. We're going to hold you accountable.
Right, and that's what I tell Preston. I say, Press, you got to believe in yourself. And I can see it in a lot of players. As we have more practices, they get comfortable with the new scheme.
So we got to go into a little off season. A couple more. I'm going to get you, Chico. A couple more workouts here and there, but take a break and may come back for summer conditioning. As a father, as a coach, I know you're going to have him at the house working out. What's y'all's plan?
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a break in June. I told him we're going to go do a family trip back in Miami, back in my hometown. But then we're going to come back here. I told Press we're going to be ready. Be ready for the season.
Chico, what you got for Coach?
And just the fact of making a decision to come to Colorado with Coach Prime, knowing that Preston can have an opportunity to play early. Talk about making that decision to join Coach Prime in Colorado.
Chico asked about your decision to come here knowing that Preston will have a chance to play as a freshman player early.
Man, Preston was locked in from day one. This school came at the end and came to us, told us, hey, we want Preston and you know, trying to have a sweet deal for him. Press said that, don't even entertain it. So he was locked in from day one.
Gotta love that, Chico.
Yeah. And then the viral video of him when he was a kid with the Coach Prime gear on, getting ready to go practice. Talk about that viral video.
He said talk about the viral video when Preston was shorted with imitating Prime.
Man, I showed him one film and he went crazy. So he always made me go get the gear. And he said, Dad, I want to make a video. And so he put on, I didn't know what he was going to say. And I just held on to it, and everything came to light. I mean, that he out here playing for us.
That's number God.
Look how God works.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're a Florida boy and your wife a Mississippi girl, but I got to tell you now, when me and your son in the building, he be claiming Mississippi with me now.
All right. Yeah, I told him he born in Mississippi.
Appreciate you, Coach.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
So, baby, we all in.
Sir.
We all in.
Yeah, Preston Ashley there, man. Freshman female that's coming in here.
Yes,
I see
indeed.
a shark lurking. I see a shark lurking.
That's right, baby.
Hey, Cameron Silver Cream for the 2-1 Falcons, baby.
For Coach today, man. Had to put on, man, with Prime on the feet, you know what I'm saying? Something like, but I kept it Colorado up top, you know.
When Coach
That's
Prime
right.
saw you, man, he just fell down. He just went. Man, you've been here. You've done this. You saw this. These new coaches, what they bring to the table. What's your takeaways from the spring game?
I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of from the GM to the head coach to the position coaches to the GAs. I mean, it was a great showing they had today. I done been to a couple spring games, so spring practices. So I done seen it build up to this, and they building some here to the standard that we wanted to be here. So I'm proud of these guys. All of them. I've been seeing a lot of good things for sure.
It's been nice for you to be able to get back and rest as well, even though you're working out. But I know you're about to get back into the throes of it. What's coming up for you?
Just working, man. Just keep being Cameron Silver Craig. I mean, the best of my ability, and just, you know what I'm saying, keep making my dreams come true, man. You know what I'm saying, keep this thing going, and every year just keep building up.
We love you. We're proud of you, bro.
So appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, Cam.
Appreciate you, Chico.
Appreciate you too, Cam, man. Appreciate
the games. If you need somebody to hold that for you, I got you.
I got you.
How'd you like today? What'd you see about this spring game, Coach?
Good energy. I mean, it was good, well organized, you know. Happy for the boys to get some work. Obviously, we're dealing with a ton of injuries right now. It's crazy, but I mean, it was just good to see the guys get out and get to kind of wrap up, you know, these past few weeks. That's it.
So appreciate your time, man. We got to let him bounce, Chico. He was on the way out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Cheney in the building.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, Coach?
We live, Big Cheney. Talk to him about what you saw today. What you liked.
I'll tell you, man, I was really impressed, you know, with the quarterbacks and, you know, the offense in general, man. It's just very creative. It's really going to be hard for teams to prepare for it. And I was excited about the defense, the way they played. You know, the kickers look good. I mean, it seemed like a really sharp day.
Man, special teams and running backs to me are like, we got something.
Yes, sir. We got running, man. You know, we're surprisingly, you know, from day one to now, just 100 miles better, man. And that just goes, the coordinators and the coaches and the players, man. They just done a heck of a job, man, getting ready for this day. And it's only going to get better.
Coach, we're going to have you back on Morning Run this summer, dog.
So I'm ready.
Ride with that
Appreciate
5.
you, Coach.
Ride with your 5. Let's go.
I'm about to put him on the spot.
Boom,
Hey, man, you
boom.
can't put me on the spot more than me running around in my underwear in front of people. So.
Coach, you heard that Chico? Chico laughing at you. Saw the spring game. I heard you in the stands cheering for a particular linebacker. What's your takeaways from the day?
Man, I'm just happy. Looks like the kids are happy. They're gelling together. They're celebrating together. It's a whole different team, man. I mean, you and I have talked behind the scenes for 3 years, and Dion and the team were in a tough situation. They had to show production immediately. I mean, in this day and age, with the portal the way that it is, and new coaches coming into a new program, you got to show positive movement from the beginning. Yeah. And it's tough to change your mode of operandi in the middle, right? And so he had a stacked team with a lot of talent. It falls off a little bit after, a couple guys leave. And then, status quo, they don't know what status quo is anymore. The status quo that is the Colorado Buffaloes right now, from what I saw this afternoon, is one I'm proud to say I'm a part of.
Now, you heard it from a legend, a Hall of Famer, Bill Goldberg. He knows what it's supposed to look like. That defense at Georgia that he was on, he knows what it's supposed to look like. So y'all need to trust him, man. I'm finna body slam him. Y'all hold
on. but honestly, and even more so than the production on the field, it's the way that they play together. It's the way that coach talks about them. It's the way that the new coaches carry themselves. It's the way that they project it onto the team. And it's like you guys got guys like Ben. You got leaders on this team that stand for something. They're foundation players, and you need people that would run through a flipping wall for that emblem on their helmet and their jersey. And I believe we got them now. Is the production immediately going to be there? We'll see. But it takes time. And from where they are now, comparatively to where they were at this situation in the past couple of years, I'm happy as I can be because they're having fun. It's a game again. They're playing for each other. They're not playing as individuals. It's great to have talent, but if you don't play as a team, it doesn't matter. And, like I said, we've talked about this for years off and on, and I'm never going to, I'm not going to jump out there and talk bad about my friends or about my son's team, but there were some things that were different. And now it looks as if they've been rectified. Is it going to be immediate production? Honestly, I don't care because they're happy. They're having fun. They're like kids in college should be playing football. The coaches are having a good time. You see it. You're here every day. It's a huge difference. And like I say, man, it's not all about winning every single game. It's about being better as a person every single day on and off the field. And I'm going to pound it into the ground, but you and I have talked about this for years. Yeah. And now everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it, and I'm really excited for him. And Gage gets to be in the mix. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a good day. The sun's shining right when we're talking about good stuff.
Right. I love it. Chico, you got something, Coach Goldberg?
As a prime parent, what are some of the things you're going to be talking about with Gage? If you can give us some insight, what would be the conversation be like after this spring game?
He says, as a prime parent, having a son on his team, what are some of the things you're going to be talking to Gage about after this game going into the season?
Well, it's all about leadership, and it's all about giving 100% effort every single play. And you know that he is of that opinion already. It's just spreading the news to everybody. It's a family. You have to be a family. What I loved about football was I could depend on the guys next to me when I played. It didn't matter if it was for Georgia, the Falcons, Sacramento Surge. It does not matter where, but that's the unity that you have when you have good people on a good team. That's what makes a good team. And, I sound like a parent now, but, the reality is if they're having fun, we all should be having fun. And they haven't had fun the whole time during the past 3 years. And for whatever reason it was, I think it's been rectified.
You heard it from the champ himself, man.
That's
the
right.
Streak is alive. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Always.
Who's next?
My man.
next.
Who's next?
He just said it to you. He just pointed at you and said, "You next, Chico."
Ooh.
Hey, come here, man.
Goldberg versus Big Dog coming up soon. Y'all make sure y'all put that in. Pay-per-view. All I need is 5%.
I got Motto, man.
That's Motto looking like an OG. What's up, Motto? My dog.
Oh, man, you got everybody in here, man. So I'm going to relay from Chico. He said, Big Buck. He said, Motto, you looking like an OG. Motto, how did it feel, Folsom Field, watching instead of kicking?
I felt great. You know, I'm over here supporting Mr. Damon Greaves, otherwise known as Mate. I'm here supporting the guys, obviously, and it felt weird at first, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I actually get to sit in the stands and see my guys go to work. But it felt great.
Buck?
Oh, it felt great to be here, back on the field. But being in the stands is a little bit different, you know. Makes you reminisce a little bit, to be honest, but I love being here.
It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It went by like that. I mean, 4 years was nothing.
I was just telling one of the guys, we had Coach Chaney interviewing him, as far as just absolute arrow pointing up, check mark. I love what I saw from the specialists and the running backs.
I think so too. I think Damo has some great punts. I think Arnie has some great kicks, and I think Gerlach has some great holds and kicks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Vending Machine has some great snaps.
And he got off the line.
Did you see him run down that field?
He's moving. Look at him.
What do you think about seeing your guys, your former teammates?
I thought it was awesome. I feel like it's deeper than it was last year. I feel like we got two people at every position that can go out there and, you know, get their job done.
Chico, you got something for the specialists?
Hey, man, I just want to tell them, man, hey, y'all stay up. This is the first time, you know, without Mata being out there in the Coach Prime era. You know, I just wanted to say that we put that out there. And, you know, good luck to them moving forward. Shout out to Buck and Mata.
Good luck to y'all moving forward. It's the first time in the Coach Prime era. Mata's not out here, but he wishes y'all the best moving forward, man. Buck and Mata in the building.
Buck and Mata.
Tara C. Harris, managing partner of the Cochran firm Jackson, is one of the premier litigators in the United States. Dedicated to furthering the values of Johnny Cochran, Harris believes attorneys have a duty to restore voice to the silenced and give justice to the wrong.
The reason that you are a member of the Cochran firm is that you share my commitment to excellence to our clients.
Harris's success is credited to a set of core values shared by his team of attorneys, professionals, and staff.
You've proven to me that you care and you want to do the best job for all of our clients.
I'm here to make sure that they have a voice.
Named one of the top 10 trucking lawyers with a $150 million settlement, Terrace Harris continues to prove that he is committed to obtaining the best possible outcome for his clients.